Hello, hello, YouTube. RAPTall back here with another battle. This time my opponent is Duke4100. This is going to be another really close battle, just like last time. It's going to come down to the wire and become a 1-0. You'll have to see how it turns out either way. Now, looking at my opponent's team, I'm assuming he's going to start out with that Superior. So I decided to start with my Siglyph. And, I expect some sort of, Tommy Rivera. I'm like, you know what? I don't care what he does. I'm going straight for the Air Slash and just doing what I can. So he taunts me. I am more than okay with that, and that is the perfect, the best move he could do against me. So that way I get an Air Slash off. It does roughly 60% or so, 60-65%, and I'm able to 2-hit KO him. He does get off the light screen, excuse me, but it's not going to be able to do enough to stop me from kicking his ass there. So right away I am up 6-5, which is awesome. I'm able to take out a poke without getting any damage done to me. Now, I don't know exactly what this Dragonite wants to do, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna switch out. I might DD up, but I don't know. He goes for the T-Bolt, so I'm like, okay, so this is a special Dragonite, maybe a mixed, I don't quite know. But T-Bolt, that's interesting. I haven't really seen that. Like Thunder sometimes I've seen, but whatever. Now, since I see the T-Bolt, I'm kind of fearing a Fire move. I don't really know why I went into Cloister. That was kind of a dumb play on my part, because since it was this T-Bolt, it was probably going to be a special base like Fire Blast, Flamethrower, and I had a brain fart moment. It was like, oh yeah, I'll resist it because I'm Water type. Herp. Yeah. So, yeah, pretty dumb, but what are you going to do? At least I'm able to one-hit KO him, since he's not choiced or something like that. I know he's not going to be faster than my dude, and expecting, really either an EQ or Surf, either one Notorious going to be able to take really well. And with that, we're going to, I think, set up a layer of spikes, or, yeah, so set up a layer of spikes. Now, I'm not really sure what he wants to do. Usually, I like to protect just for the first turn, see if it's, like, physical or special, and he goes to overheat, so that means it's, like, probably mixed set. Overheat's usually on the mixed set. Probably going to be more physically based with the overheat, because then overheat lowers the special defense, and then the rest is supposed to be physical, so it doesn't really bother it. So I thought I might be able to take a hit, but it does get a crit. I don't know if that mattered. I assume it did, but at the same time, I don't know if I would have survived a second hit of whatever it was. So knowing he has the lowered special defense or lowered attack, whatever, I figure I'm gonna go in my Garchomp, and oh man, excuse me, I'm kind of gassy today. So just go for the Stealth Rocks, because of course, I'm able to scare a lot of people out, especially if they don't see leftovers on a switch-in with this Garchomp. So, like, oh, he's going to be faster than me, and that's exactly what I want them to expect. Now, of course, Dusknoir, they can do a couple things. They have some of the Elemental Punches. Sometimes they have Ice Punch, but it almost always has a status move. So I decided to go just straight back into Ferrothorn, and I try to set up a second layer of spikes here, but I believe, yeah, I get paralyzed. Kind of a big deal, kind of not. I mean, one layer of spikes on its own isn't that much, but it's whatever. I kind of expected him to over-predict, because, usually you would switch out and that kind of thing. I switched out last time, so it makes sense that I would do it again, but, either he just really wants that thing dead, or who the hell knows. Of course, he's going to go for the close combat, and it does a decent chunk, probably like 40% or so. But I just want to do whatever I can. I'm going to go for the Dragon Tail, and it's going to... Oh, it actually is going to kill him. I couldn't remember if it was or not. I was debating going for the EQ to kill him off for sure. I wasn't sure if Dragon Tail would or not, but there you go. The only reason he'd bring in this Electivire is because it has Ice Punch. And I wasn't really thinking about it at the time. I thought about it later on in the battle, which I'll get to in a minute, that it might be Scarped. Like I said, I didn't really think about that at the time. But so I'm just going to go in here expecting that Ice Punch, and it does a little under half. I am expecting a switch into Swampert, so I just go for the HP Ice. It's really the only thing I have that's neutral against it. It kind of does balls for damage. It would have been smarter if I switched out, honestly. It really would have been smarter. Although, I guess I could switch out in my Garchomp. But at the same time, I guess I wouldn't have had really anything else at this point that could take it, because Nidoking would not take an EQ nicely at all. So yeah. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Now, if I would have known that I would have survived this ice beam, I would have gone for Dragon Tail. I was like, when I'm like, oh my god, I survived! That's awesome! And it's like, oh wait, but now I'm not gonna be able to kill it. So that kind of sucks. If I went for that Dragon Tail, it would have been able to go out and probably, unless I was super unlucky, it would have been, switched out to Electivire, but whatever. At this point, I know I can kill it off easily with my Nidoking. At this point, it's two, so it was 3 versus 1, now it's 2 versus 1. And here I'm like, crap, this thing is probably scarfed, isn't it? And yeah, goes to the EQ before me. I'm like, crap, 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 crap. Yes! Survive, because Nidoking is a beast and Evire sucks. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I still think Evire is more of a novelty poke. With like, it can work well, but whatever. So now it's 1 versus 1 here, and he has his wall. I'm like, oh crap, if it was any other Pokemon he had, well, I guess nothing for a name, but any other Pokemon, I mean, I would have been able to win. I was like, come on, crit fishing, but I don't get the crit, so that's going to be a good game. It's really close. I mean, I think at like 20% of his HP left. So very close 1-0 loss on me, so good game, Duke4100. Hope you guys enjoyed the battle. Comment, rate, sub, as always, and I'll catch you later. Bye.